So Sandhya Kamarwa, good evening all. And today is our paper revision class. So this paper discussion and this paper I already uploaded to the LMS system as well as this is a model paper number 15, right? Now today I am going to discuss our paper, right? And this is the first question. It's relevant to the decimal numbers, right? And do you remember this? Right. Now look at this one. It is decided to give every child in a certain hostel a trouser and a shirt. Some information relevant to for that is given in the following table. Now there are a few things about the question. A quantity of the material needed for child in meters, right? Meters. There are two columns that side and trouser and shirt. 2.25 trouser trouser 2.25 meters needed, as well as a shirt 1.5 1.5 meters needed. Number of children, there are 4 children, right? And the price of 1 meter of cloth is a trouser 200 rupees, 1 meter 200 rupees, as well as a 1 meter of the shirt 150 rupees per meter, right? Meter. Number of children are there are 40 children, 40 students, 40 students. Now, what is the question number 1? For all the boys in the hostel, find the total quantity of the material needed to sew shirts. Balam shirts. And now, find the total quantity. How to find the total quantity? And for one boy, 1.5 meter needed. Therefore, 1.5 meter multiplied by there are 40 boys, multiplied by the 40. Now, what to do? And you know the method. 1.5 it becomes as a 1.5 here, right? Or 15. What is the method? And don't think as a decimal number, just it's a 15. Now I am going to multiply by the 40, right? Now 0 times 5 is a 0, and 0 times 1 is also 0. 4 times 5, 20, you have to skip the place, and 2 remainders. 4 times 1, 4, and 2 is a 6. Now you need to add these two things. Now answer becomes as a 600, but there are only one decimal place here. You need to skip the one decimal place. Now answer becomes 60 meters needed. 60 meters needed. Right. Question number 2. Question number 2. Find the total quantity of material needed to sew trousers. Trousers. 2.25. 2.25 meters. Multiply by the how many students? 40 students. Now what is the method? And you know the method. The same thing, except decimal place number 225 multiply by the 40. Now multiplying by the 40 is so easy thing. අපිට ඕන මෙතන පුතේ 0 එක අමතක කරලා හදන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ 40 just multiplying by the 4, then add the 0 as a last answer. That's a trick. මගයි කියන්න when you are going to multiply by the multiples of 10, multiples of the 100, and don't think about the 0. Put a 0 as a last digit, then go to the multiplication by 4, right? Now 4 times 5. You need to multiply by 4 times 5. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remainders, 8, 10, 1 remainder, and 9. Now there are two decimal places. Here is the two decimal place. Now answer becomes 90, 90 meters needed. 90 meters needed. Right. Now find the total cost of the material needed so the close. අපි ලස්සන පුතේ ඒකට answer ගන්න බන්න හැමෝම. Hurry up. What is the answer? How to find the answer for that? කවුද පුතේ? There are 60 meter needed as a shirts and 90 meters needed in the trousers one. Now find the total cost of the material needed to sew the clothes. And අපි දෙක වෙන වෙනම හොයන්න වෙනවා නේද? Right? Number 3. අපි හොයමු ඉස්සල්ලාම trouser. And there are 60 meter needed and there are 90 meter needed. Therefore, 90 meters is a trouser. Now 90 multiplied by each one is a 200. Find the answer, right? And the shirts. And there are 60 meter needed. Therefore, multiply by the 150. Now, find the answers. දැන් බලන්න හැමෝම උත්තර ටික හොයන් බලන්න හැමෝම දාන්න chat එකට. What is the answer? Dhananjaya හැමෝම. අපි ඉස්සරහදී පුතේ මොකද්ද? Shirts නේද? Find the total quantity of material index of shirts. This is also 60. Therefore, 60 you need to multiply by the 150 and then 90 multiplied by the 200. That's the easy thing. මොකද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ පුතේ? මාරලේස trick එකක් තියෙනවනේ මෙතන. How to multiply by the 200? How to multiply by the 200? There are how many zeros? Parallels, 1, 2, 3. You need to put the 3 zeros and the 2 times 9 becomes as a 18. Now how many rupees? 18,000 need. 18,000. 18,000. Right? This one, there are 2 zeros and put the 2 zeros and 6 times 5, 30, 3 remainders and 6 times 1, 6 and 3, 9,000. And අපි බලමු සම්පූර්ණ මුදලම 18,000 plus 9,000, it becomes as a 27,000 rupees needed. 27,000 needed. හරි. මේමයි. ලියාගමු කට්ටියම. Right. Now, the next question. Now, look at this. Bought a mango for A rupees and pineapple for B rupees. අපි ලියාගමු පුතේ මේක. Mango A rupees and pineapple අපිට කියනවා කොච්චරද කියන්නේ B. Yeah, pineapple B. B rupees. Now sold the mango for twice the buying price of a mango. Twice. Twice means, and I'm going to put the selling price. Selling price of a mango twice of. Therefore, 2 times the buying price is A. Now 2 times A, you know answer is a 2A. 2A. හරිම ලේසි නේද? Now sold a pineapple for 5 rupees more than 3 times the buying price of the pineapple. Therefore, the selling price of the pineapple is 5 rupees more than, you need to add 5, the 3 times of the selling buying price. Therefore, 3 times buying price, you need to add 5 rupees. Now, answer becomes 3 times B, 3B plus 5. 3B plus 5. These are the selling prices. Now, බලමු කතන්දරේ දැන්. Write the selling price of the mango in terms of A. Now, what is the answer for the Roman number 1? It's a 2A rupees. 2A. Number 2. And write the selling price of the pineapple in terms of B. And we know 5 rupees more than 3 times of B. Therefore, 3B plus 5. 3B plus 5. Number 3. Nimal bought 3 mangoes and pineapple from the fruit seller. කොච්චරක්ද ගන්නෙ? 3 mangoes. 3 mangoes plus කොච්චරක්ද තව ගන්නෙ? pineapple එකක් ගන්න. Write the total amount spent by the Nimal in terms of A and B. Now, how to find the answer? You need to add 3 times mangoes. 3 multiplied by the 2 times A, 2A. Because the 2A is the price of the selling price, right? Anybody can? Right. And the, yeah, yeah, the fruit salad. Right. Now, plus the selling price of the pineapple is 3B plus 5, right? Now you need to simplify this one. How to simplify this one? 3 times 2A, it should be a 3 times 2, 6, and A, 6A. 6A plus 3B plus 5 rupees. Because we cannot simplify more. මෙතනින් එහාට simplify කරන්න බෑනේ පුතේ. A and B and number. There are 3 different terms. තුන්දෙනා තුන්දෙනේ පුතේ. Right? රස ලියා ගමු හැමෝම. Right. Now I am going to the question number 3. Now that one's relevant to the fractions. බලමු කට්ටියට මතකද කියලා. 5/6 plus 1/4. Right. And you know how to add these fractions. පුතේ මේ දෙක පුතේ add කරද්දී you need to get the lowest common multiple. Now listen. This is a 6 and this is a 4. It's not equals. Now what to do? Here is a 6, here is a 4. Now 6 is not divisible by the 4. Now 6 times 2. We are going to check the other multiples. 12. Yeah, 12 we can write as a 4 times 3. Now I'm going to change as these two things becomes as a 12. Now this one I am going to multiply by the 2. This one I am going to multiply by the 3. Now 5 times 2 it becomes 10. 6 times 2 it becomes 12. 3 times 1 it becomes 3. 3 times 4 it becomes 12. Now you can add. How to add? 10 and 3 it becomes as a 13/12. Now you know this one becomes as a improper. You need to change as a mixed number. Now 13 divided by 12 is a 1. And how many remainders? Only 1 remainders. Mixed number එකකට change කළා. Improper number you can change as a improper into the mix. Right. Second question. 7/8. minus 5 over 6. මේ බලන්නකො මේක 8 and 6 not equals. 8 and 6 not equals. Now what to do? 8 is the greatest number. 8 is the greatest number. Now what to do? 8 is not divisible by the 6. Now check 8 times check 8, 16, no. 16, 6 divided 8, 16, 24. Yes, 24 we can write as a multiples of the 6 also, because 24 is a 6 times 4. Now I'm going to change as a common denominator as a 24. Now 8 you need to multiply by the 3. Both, huh? Now 6 you need to multiply by the 4. Now 8 times 3 is becomes as a 24 out of 20, 21 out of 24, minus 5 times 4 20, 6 times 4 24. Now you can simplify, and you know 21 minus 20 is just only 1. 1 out of 24, 1 over 24. Yeah. Last one. That's a mixed numbers. බලමු මාර ලස්සනයි වැඩි. Mixed numbers. 1 and half plus 2 1/3. Right. There are two methods. මතකද පුතේ methods දෙකක් ඉගෙනුවා. Right? Firstly, you need to write as a whole number part. What is the whole number part? I'm going to use them two methods. What is the whole number part, Puta? 1 and 2. You need to add 1 and 2 separately. Right? 1 plus 2. Firstly, I'm going to add whole number part. And after that, you can simplify by the other fraction part. What are the other fractions part? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. Now you know 1 plus 2 it becomes as a 3. Now we have to get the as a LCM, lowest common multiple. 2 and 3. 3 is the greatest one. 3 cannot divide by 2. No? We are going to another multiply. 3, 6. Yeah, 6 is 2 times 3. Now 2 times 3 becomes 6. And 3 times 2 becomes 6. Now we can write as a plus 1 times 3, 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6. Now answer becomes 3 plus 3 and 2 is becomes as a 5 over 6. Now 3 and 5 over 6 you can write as a 3, 5, 6. This is the answer. දැක්කද වැඩි? Method number 1. Or you can use the other method. What's the next method? You have to change as a improper. 2 times 1, 2 and 1 is a 3 over 2. Plus 3 times 2, 6 and 1 is a 7 over 3. Now 2 and 3, LCM is a 6. Now you need to multiply by the 3. And you need to multiply by the 2. Now answer becomes 3 times 3, 9 over 6 and 14 over 6. 9 and 14 becomes as a 23 over 6. This is a improper. You need to change as a mix. 23 divided by 6 is just only 3 because 6 times 3, 18. And 5 remainders. බලන්න එකම උත්තරේ තමයි ආ. methods දෙකක්. හරි. අපි ලස්සන ලියාගමු පුතේ ඒක. ලියාගා පුතේ. Fractions, addition and subtraction මතක ඇති. Different denominators. Okay. Now, part B. Part B. Look at the part B. A man owned 2 hectares of land, owned 2 hectares, and he gave 1 and 1/4 hectares of it to his son. Now find the remaining portion of the land. Now tell me, you need to subtract, right? How to subtract? 1/1/4 hectares, 1/1/4 hectares from the 2 hectares. The 2 is a whole number. The 2 is a whole number. Now I'm going to discuss 2 methods also. This is a method number 1. Method number 1. Right. Now look at this. The method number 1, you know, using the whole number part. And this is a whole number part. There are no fraction part here. මෙතන පුතේ fraction part එකක් නෑ එතකොට. ඔය කෙලින්ම මට පුළුවන් කොහොම කරන්නද? මේ 2 එකෙන් 1 එක subtract කරලා ඉතුරු කෙනාව අයින් කරලා දාන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ සම්පූර්ණ එකක් තියෙන. Right? Now listen. Now listen. I'm going to discuss. This is a 2. Now this is a 1/1/4. Now I'm going to change as a, this one is a completely number 2 and minus 4 times 1 4 and 4 and 1 is a 5. Now this is a 5/4. Now listen, what is the denominator of this fraction? It's 1. එක පේන්න නෑ 1 තමයි තියෙන්නේ hidden. Now what is the LCM of the 1 and 4? It is a 4. Therefore this one you have to change as a 4. Multiply by 4, multiply by 4. Now answer becomes 8/4 minus 5/4. Now what is the answer? 8/4 minus 5/4. Therefore denominators are now equals. Now 8 minus 5 becomes as a 3. 3/4. 3/4. දැක්කද වැඩේ? 3/4. 3/4. That's the easy method. ඔන්න බාර ලේසි මේ method එක නේ. හැමෝම ලියාගමු පුතේ. First you need to change as a mix into the improper. This is a mixed number. You need to change as a improper. Improper කරා ඊට පස්සේ අඩු කරලා දාන්න. Right. And this is method number 2. Now look at this. The whole number part. You need to subtract 1 from the 2. Like Adugaran. But you need to also subtract 1 over 4 from it also. Now 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1 minus 1 over 4. And you know what is the meaning of the complete 1 of here? The complete 1 means 4 over 4. And this is a trick. Therefore, complete 1 represent as a 4 over 4 because the denominator is a 4, right? Now listen, 1 minus 3 over 7. Now, in this case, what is the meaning of this complete 1? Denominator is a 7, therefore, the remaining portion is a 7 out of 7. එහෙනම් ඔක තමයි අපි හොයන්න ඕන. Because denominator is 7. Now complete 1 represent as a 7 over 7. Now 7 over 7 minus 3 over 7, you need to find the remaining portion. It should be a 4 over 7. ඇත්තනේ. මෙන්න එනවා answer එක ඒ විදිහට. Now in this case, in the complete 1 represent as a 4 out of 4. Now you can write complete 1 represent 4 out of 4 minus 1 out of 4. Then answer is a 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. No need to change as a improper. Right. What ලියාගමු. Right. Now look at this question. And last week we discussed about the rectilinear shapes, figures, and triangles, also polygons, the special names about the regular polygons, right? 5 size pentagon, 6 size hexagons, like that. Now, according to the information given in the figure, answer the following questions, right? Now, I'm going to draw the figure. Figure draw this one's the meaning of the right angle. These three are equals. A, B, C, D. Right. Now name a right angle of a triangle. Hayyo, marale sine kaned. Right? What's right angle means? Right angle. This is right angle. The one angle should be a right angle. එකනේ පුතේ කතාව නේද? එක angle එකක් right angle එකක් වෙන්නවා. Therefore answer is a triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. Now, question number 2. Name scalene triangle. What's with the scalene? Scalene කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? All three sides are different in their lengths, right? It's not equals. තුනම සමාන නෑ පුතේ. එතකොට මෙතන තියෙන triangles වලින් ගත්තොත් එහෙම right angle triangle එක අපිට නමක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක තමයි මොකක්ද? Scalene triangle. මේ බලන්න. This one, this one, this one. These three things are different things. මේ තුන පුතේ තුන් දෙනෙක්. සමාන නැහැ. Therefore, this one is scalene. Right? Now, this is answer. Then answer should be a triangle ABC also. The every right angle we known as a scalene triangles. අපිට එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Number 3. Name a regular polygon. Name a regular polygon. How's the regular polygon number තියෙන්නේ? Triangle ADC. Look at the triangle ADC. These symbols represent as equals. මතක ඇති පුතේ මේ symbols වලින් කියන්නේ සමානයි කියලා නේ. This is A D C. ACD. We call as a ACD triangle. Very specific name here. අපි අර කියනවා නම මොකක්ද? Equilateral. Equilateral triangle. Then equilateral triangle. Regular triangle එකක්. يعني regular polygon එකක්. Right. Number 4. Number 4. If AB equals 8 cm, AB equals 8 cm, as well as BC equals 6 centimeters, and AC equals 10 centimeters. Now look at this. These three are different. මං කිව්වේ right triangle එක පුතේ තුන් දෙනා තුන් දෙනෙක්. නේද? තුන් දෙනෙක් තුන් දෙනෙක්. ඉතින් තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. right මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. right. අන්න බලන්න වෙනවා. හරිද? ඒතොර අපිට එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන් නේ. සමහර ඒවා ඉතින් equal ඒවාත් තියෙනවා. right. හැම එකම කියන්න බෑ. right. right. Now listen. As well as find the perimeter of ABCD quadrilateral. So the ABCD quadrilateral. Now look at this. ABCD quadrilateral. This one is a 10. AC is equal to the AD. Therefore, this one is also 10. This one is also 10. Alright. Then මොකද වෙන්නේ එහෙනම්? You had to find the perimeter. Now, question number 4. Perimeter of the ABCD quadrilateral. ABCD. Right? Length of AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Now AB is 8 centimeters, BC 6 centimeters, 10 centimeters and 10 centimeters. Now 8, 6, 14, 24, 34, 34 centimeters. This is the perimeter of the ABCD quadrilateral. ABCD quadrilateral. හරිම ලේසි නේද? ABCD එකයි පුතේ අපි මේ මැද කෙනාව ගන්නෙ නෑ. The sum of the around the figure. වටේ ටික එකතු කරන්න. නියමයි. Now, Niwasa states that ABCD is a concave polygon. Concave polygon. Do you agree with his statement? Give reasons. පුතේ. Concave and convex. මතකයිනේ? Concave, convex. The concave polygons, there are no reflection angles. But මතකයිනේ? මතකයිනේ? And the convex polygons. දෙක නම තේරුම මතක තියෙනවනේ. Concave and the convex. Right? Convex. Right. මෙයාක බලමු. Right angle. And this one is like a right angle. It's not a reflex angle though. There are no reflex angles. එහෙනම් පුතේ reflex angle මෙතන මොනවද? අපිට පේන්න නැත. එහෙනම් reflex angles පේන්න නැහැ මේකේ. right? එහෙනම් උත්තරේ මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ? බලමු අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නය අපි ඉස්සල්ලාම. දැන් අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Niwasa states the ABCD is a concave, concave polygon. And do you agree with his statement, right? Do you agree? Right? අපි දන්න පුතේ if at least one interior angle, at least one interior angle of a polygon as a reflex angle, then such a polygon we call as a concave. At least one interior angle of a polygon should be a reflex. ඔතකොට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම පුතේ එක angle එකක් reflex angle එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මතකයිනේ. Convex, concave. Right? එහෙනම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම පුතේ concave එකක් වෙනවා නම් reflex angle එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Look at this. This is a reflex angle as interior one. Right? Now this one is like this. There are no reflex angle, at least one. එකක් අඩුව ගන්න තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Therefore, we cannot agree with him. Because why? This is a convex polygon. Convex polygon, there are no reflex angle. Make a reflex angle ka pehna nahe. There are no reflex angles. Therefore, this is a not a concave polygon. This is a convex polygon. Convex polygon. එහෙනම් මේක convex polygon එකක් පුතේ. Right. එහෙනම් හැමෝටම අද අපේ නම් paper class එකේදී දේවල් ටිකක් ගොඩක් අහුණා දේවල් ටික. Fractions and the shapes. Right? ඊට පස්සේ අපි කතා කරා prices, decimals, how to multiply, how to add, right? ඒ වගේ දේවල් and how to subtract the fractions, how to add the fractions, right? මේ දේවල් කතා කරා. එහෙනම් පුතේ හැමෝටම God bless you. අපි හැමෝම theory class එකත් එක්ක හැමෝම දිගටම join ලා ඉන්න paper class එකත් එක්ක. එහෙනම් හැමෝටම goodbye.